In order for food to be kosher, it isn't actually blessed by a rabbi. But there are a few things to unpack with this question. The first is what makes something kosher. I do have a pinned video going into all the details, but the basics are for meat, it has to have split hooves and chew its cud. And for fish, it needs to have scales and fins. There are specific rules about how to slaughter an animal as well. The main idea is to cause as little pain as possible. And then after that, the animal is bled and salted to make sure there is no blood left in the animal, since blood is not kosher. The kind of salt that's used is called kosher salt because of that. And because of this slaughtering process, we also don't hunt animals and eat them. But with fish, we don't have these specific rules. So besides it needing to have fins and scales, we can fish for it and kill it ourselves and eat it. I've actually been fishing my entire life. I know that's very northwest of me. And now my family actually owns a fishing lodge called Nootka Wilderness Lodge, and we can also catch that fish and eat it. All the fish that you saw in my dad's freezer, or my parents' freezer, but I call it my dad's freezer, is from the lodge. Mainly salmon and halibut and some cod as well. Now, in terms of rabbis and this concept of blessing the food, they don't actually bless it. A lot of people think that because they see a rabbi coming into these facilities and watching over the food being processed. But the main thing is that they're just watching over the process to make sure that everything's done in a kosher way. And that all the ingredients going in are kosher, there's no cross-contamination. And by the way, a woman can watch over the process as well. So it's not just a man's job and it's not just a rabbi's job.